Hello everyone, Ghost Trick, and today I want to talk about the Fallout 76 PTS Legendary Crafting, and I guess maybe a little sprinkle of the campaign here and there, but mostly the Legendary Crafting. So the whole update Friday came out for the PTS. We got to try our hands at Legendary Crafting. This has been a big thing hyped up by the community, really hoping that it'll really maybe help some of the endgame grind and make the experience better overall, when in reality it is nothing more than just RNG that just isn't fun, and it's kind of a terrible system, to be honest, and I'll explain myself here in a moment. So if you haven't seen it or heard anything about it, basically there's 1-star cores, 2-star cores, and 3-star cores. Bethesda said we would be able to level up our guns or level down our guns. They never really went into detail until now. And so to craft these legendary guns, you need a core and you need a legendary module, 2, 3, or 4. I forget how many entirely, but you need a few legendary modules on top of having the legendary core requirement. Now basically, when you do a legendary crafting thing, what you're doing is you're re-rolling the entire gun, except for the level and the attachments. Everything, those remain the same, but the effects, all 1, 2, and 3, are completely changed. Now, the community's hopes were that we would hopefully get to pick a certain star, whether it be the first, second, or third, and maybe randomize it again, that first, second, or third star, not the entire gun. Because some of us are, in fact, maybe 1 star off from having a very good gun. Maybe you have a fixer that has bloodied, explosive, but then it has like maybe the, reloading speed, but you want 25% VATS. People were maybe looking to re-roll that last undesirable star to make their weapon finally perfect. But instead, Bethesda gave us the system of you're just hitting the slot machine again with re-rolling the entire thing. If you use a 1-star core or a 2-star core, you're only going to get a 1 or 2-star weapon. Those cores are effectively worthless now. Maybe not to a new player, but to an endgame player, if it's not a 3-star, it's trash. It will go right into the trash. There should be a system to let us upgrade the cores, but it doesn't seem like they're going to add that, or they could later, who knows. This is still a very incomplete system. There's still about a month and a half worth of testing, so who knows. But as it stands right now, the system is very poor. It's very bad. I hope this is not the final system they're going to go with, because they need to give us some leniency here. There's way too much RNG with this whole crafting system. The only thing this system is good for is if you're tired of the dragon, it's a black powder rifle kinda, that's like one of the better semi-auto rifles. That will no longer be legacy because of the system. You can also make your pre-existing power armor into legendary, but you can actually re-roll power armor at Myrna too, so it's really your choice of, do I want to focus on like T65 or do I want to just roll for random bits? Other than those two things, power armor and the dragon, this system is very ineffective. You're better off just trying to trade someone or something, because I actually have the numbers here for public events. And to sum it up, for doing a public event, to get a 1, 2, or 3-star core, it's about below 3%. And I think for about a 3-star core, it's like 1.7 or something like that. Now, you can get cores from daily ops, but that's currently bugged right now. You can get them from the world bosses, and the world bosses actually do have a much higher chance, but if no one's doing a world boss and you can't do a nuke or anything like that, then you're probably not going to end up getting a core. And of course the seasonal events drop cores, but those are of course seasonal. You have to wait for the season to arrive. So the grind for these cores is asking way too much. If they want to force us to reroll our entire gun, they need to let us get more scripts so we can get more legendary modules, maybe let us scrap legendary weapons to get legendary modules and cores, or up the drop rate for legendary cores entirely. Or, keep the core as low as possible, but let us select the certain star. There needs to be a bit of give and take here. You can't just have all this RNG and low drop rates. It's going to be a dead system on arrival if you do. If you want endgame armor, it's actually cheaper to just stick with Secret Service. Just keep doing Secret Service. It's a lot better for your time. You might get 2 stars, but you can at least keep rescripting. And there's also some items that actually still can't be legendary. Strangler Heart armor will now become a paperweight because it cannot be legendary. You can't roll it. Alien Blaster cannot be legendary, and neither can the Ripper. I'm assuming and hoping that these are just oversights. I'm praying that they are, because I do like the Strangler Heart armor, even though the poison is currently broken. The Alien Blaster deserves to be legendary, and so does the Ripper, because the Ripper's legendaries are legacy. Other than the whole legendary crafting system not being that good, I'm going to talk about the story real quick. It's incredibly okay. It's a 7 out of 10. I really wouldn't say it's like the best thing ever. It's definitely not better than Wasteland. It's not better than 3 or Vault New Vegas. Not better than 4. It's just kind of like a serviceable, it's an ending all the same, I guess. It's like, congrats, good job. You beat the story for the Brotherhood of Steel. I hope you're happy. That's really it. It's a solid 7 at the best. You can beat the story in about under 2 hours. So yeah, I actually wanted to sit here and take the time, to actually try this legendary crafting system, try the PTS. I want to give them some time and now give some thoughts on it. It's bad system. I hope they rework it a bit. Also the Hellcat power armor is actually pretty solid. Now the design isn't fully out yet, but I actually do like the Hellcat power armor and I do look forward to it. Other than that, that's basically it. My name's Ghost Trick. I hope you all have a wonderful day.